Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. The trumpets have sounded. So there's been a message that's been coming to me now for, I would say 5 days, maybe a week now. It's really been pushing. And the message is this: they are going to come back and they are going to beg you for forgiveness. If you have not called judgment yet, call it now. Cry out to God, pray to God, beg to God to call judgment on these people. Literally say, I call judgment. I call judgment on all these people that have purposefully harmed me. Cry out to God for justice. And then step out of the way. I promise you this, it will happen. Many people who know me and have been close to me long enough know that people who do me wrong, it goes back on them tenfold. For those people who have done black magic on you, who have done witchcraft on you, who have hired people to do this on you, black magic, witchcraft, they are getting punished. It is returning back to them. Return to sender. All you have to do is call that out. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender 10 times, tenfold. Meaning it's going to go back to them 10 times worse. Or tenfold, which is much worse than 10 times. This is not your stuff. You did not do this. They did this. Even if you didn't call return to sender or call out for justice, if you did not cry out to God and call judgment on these people, it doesn't matter. It's already happening. God is doing it himself. Their own ancestors are punishing them for what they did to you. Have you seen a grandmother or an auntie or a mother that is unbelievably ashamed of what their child has done? Yeah, that's what's happening to them right now. What they want to do is the black magic that they sent to you, paid someone to send to you, is flapping back or smacking back on them, and now they want to blame you and said that you did it. You did nothing. You're sitting here minding your own business, living your own damn life, and they're doing this negative stuff. Well, guess what? You do negative stuff's going to come to you. I said this in the video in the back, a while back I should say, months ago. Once you call judgment, once you beg God for justice, step away from it. Stay out of it. Get out of God's way. Mind your own business, and I promise you, once you get out of God's way, He will go to work. It says in the Bible when Jesus comes back, He comes back as a roaring lion to devour. If your narcissist got rid of you, ghosted you, oh, thank God. Because you don't have to go through the gang stalking and all the bullshit that they put you through afterwards. So if they got rid of you, that was a massive blessing in disguise. We are simply living in the time of the separation of the wheat from the chaff. This is a very, very good thing. Furthermore, you do not have the authority to forgive them. It's not about you forgiving them. It's what they've done to God's children. God is going to take care of business. Now, it's not just because he's being mean or he's being vengeful. There's a reason. They're not learning. They don't care to learn. These kind, they only learn in one way, and that's from suffering greatly. Someone had posted, his name is Fuzzy1Z205, I think it says, maybe, or Z7205. He said they ran out of forgiveness and mercy from God because they just kept coming. They never stopped. So let me continue this a little bit more. So it says, they came even after my family, my dogs, my loved ones, with different schemes and plots for decades, and glorying in their shame for street clout among their demonic minions, all using sorcery and voodoo while mocking the Holy Spirit and God and hating on their neighbors. Now, it's just not just this one person. People that I've dealt with was like, they thought it was for clout. They thought, oh, look at me, I'm cool, I'm hurting this innocent. And that's what it is. They're not attacking the evil people. They're not attacking the demonic people. They're attacking the innocents. They were given thousands of years to turn from their ways. They haven't. As he said in the very beginning, they ran out of forgiveness and mercy from God. It's like they ran out. There's no more left. Another thing is, someone wrote, stop forgiving people. They know what they are doing. Your forgiveness is nothing more than naivety. That really is what and they know that, and they think it's funny. And when you do that, they say, well, I'm just going to keep punishing them because they let me. Sure, forgive your friends, forgive your family. That's if they're not narcissists. But do not forgive the fallen angels. Do not forgive the narcissist. That's you don't have that authority. Sure, you can forgive in the sense of letting them go, forgetting about them, moving on. In fact, that's what you're supposed to do. And essentially, that's really what forgiveness is I'm just letting go of this. These people have been attacking people their entire lives. When I say lives, plural, I don't mean just this life. They chose the demon. They opened up and invited it in. Now here's the thing a lot of you don't understand. You think it's like, oh, they just made a mistake one time like Adam and Eve did in the garden. No. This is a long-term, continual commitment. Continuing to ask, to invite in. This wasn't one mistake because they got tricked one day. No, this was a constant, oh, I like this power. Oh, yeah, I like to hurt people. Oh, yeah, screw them. I mean, it is just a constant renewal of commitment, of asking, of inviting this demon and this entity in and opening up to it. This is not a one-time thing. This is literally a life commitment. Judgment shall be done. Justice shall be brought. In the last few years alone in my life, there were 3 people who did me wrong. And I mean, these people did me wrong. And they were all separate people that didn't even know of each other. And they all died within 3 months of each other after doing me wrong. One was murdered on the job site. Another one had a heart attack. And another one had an aneurysm. The others, oh, they're going through hell. Their teeth, literally, I'm not joking, their teeth are falling out. And I'm not talking about 50, 60, 70-year-old people. I'm talking about people that are younger than that. Their teeth are falling out. Their health is going to hell. Everything. And then, after everything that they've done to you, they have the balls to sit there and accuse you of doing something negative or witchcrafty towards them when you don't do that at all. They did. Karma is a bitch. And paybacks are awesome. I told you God loved you. Forever they punished you. And forever they shall be punished. You did nothing wrong. You were supportive. You were loving. You were kind. You literally did nothing but good to them. And because of that, they hated you, and they attacked you, and they went after you. And they did it behind your back. You didn't even know who was doing it at the time. But now you do. It's being revealed. You're seeing it. It's becoming very, very clear. So you were attacked because you did nothing wrong. They're being attacked because they did everything wrong forever. And forever it shall be so that they are getting paid in return for their deeds. They were warned. They were warned multiple times. Now, I don't mean oh, they had a dream or a thought in the back of their mind. No, I am telling you, there are people that would walk up to them and say, hey, you better stop this now because it's going to get really, really bad. The very people they went to, people that did black magic and other practices, would tell them to their face like, hey, you can't do this to these people. You have to stop it. They were physically told to their face. Some of the practitioners refuse to do it. They're like, no, I won't do this. Not to this person. This person is chosen. This person is protected. And yet, they continued. They have no recourse. They have no anything. They have to face what they've done. And they are. I told this person, I told them to their face, I said, you have to stop doing the black magic. And they're like, oh, what are you talking about? And they went into that voice whenever they're lying. I said, look, I know. You better stop it. I said, I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm trying to help you. I'm warning you. And I literally said, I'm warning you. You need to stop this. They were warned by anyone and everyone, and they still didn't listen. And thus shall it be so unto them. For those of you who are confident enough, I'm going to tell you this right now. Well, this is probably going to happen to most of you. They will come to you in one way or another, and they will beg you for forgiveness. For most of you, shut the door, hang up the phone, don't say a word, turn around, walk away. See, when they were doing this, it was all fun and games. They were enjoying watching you suffer. They were enjoying this. Thinking somehow magically, deliciously, they were going to get off scot-free. Like they were just going to get away from creating all this negative energy. And now they're getting God's smoke. They're getting God's wrath. And they don't want none of this smoke. So now they're coming to you hoping that somehow you have some magical wand that can remove everything that they've done. So they're begging you for forgiveness. For those of you that are confident enough and strong enough, say, for what? What specifically? What are you talking about? Hand them a pen and paper and say, write it down. Write everything down that I'm forgiving you for. Then have them literally verbally spell it out. Tell me exactly, specifically what you did that you want me to forgive you for. And while they're doing that, take out your phone, take out your camera, and record it. They won't do it. Part of forgiveness is telling you what they did behind your back. How can you forgive someone who doesn't tell you what they did? You can't. It's like saying 1 plus nothing equals 7. How do you know? You don't know what the something is. It's not mathematically possible. It's not energetically possible. It's not spiritually possible to forgive someone if they don't tell you what they did. And you know, narcissists, they're not going to tell you. What they'll probably do is they'll probably tell you some of the smaller things or the little things, or they'll probably make up bullshit, but they won't tell you, even if they write stuff down. Look at it, look at them, look at it again, look at them with this kind of smug, not smug, but like, F you look, and be like, yeah, you're still hiding, and then throw it on the ground and turn and walk away. And then tell them, I do not sit in the seat of the Lord, nor do I sit in the right-hand seat of the Lord, for I am not Jesus Christ. I do not have the authority to forgive you. And then say, your fate is in the hands of God. And then completely turn them over to God and let them go. And then just turn and walk away. Close the door, hang up. God bless you guys. You know, you guys are awesome. I think some of you haven't quite accepted that or quite see it yet, but you will. God bless you guys. Thank you for listening to this video. If you enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, click the like button, make a comment, and remember, you can always make a donation. There's a PayPal link right there in the description box beneath the video. God bless you guys. See you soon. Bye.